Hey everybody, Jay Burrito here, welcome back, continuing Brood War Alternate, starting the 6th and final campaign, the Lord of Fire, as compared to the Queen of Blades. We're Protoss instead of Zerg, and it will be Duran instead of Infested Kerrigan. We're going to start with an easy-breezy micro mission, and I fully expect that this campaign is where things are really going to start flying off the rails in spectacular fashion for Brood War Alternate, but we will do as best we can. It's going to be very challenging and very, very time-consuming. All right. Distorting the Unity. With Kala chains broken, the former Zerg central world of Char becomes a death trap for the Daylam Alliance. Can only imagine that the Daylam are Duran's Protoss in this situation. Is there an Artanis character? The only other character in this campaign for Protoss is going to be... It's going to be Rashagal, right? So we haven't seen any Artanis. Maybe he's the player character. I don't know. New Imperial defenders have failed to stop the Primal Zerg conquest, and now the second Zelnaga world ship belongs to their domain, as are endless armies and fleets of the new empire. Do! With the Mind Spire working against the remainder of Duran's followers, the Primals seem to stand victorious in their war for the Kaprulu sector. Waiting for it to scroll. Duran is not ready to give up yet, however. He's now trying to enlist help from very unlikely friends and planning to deal with the Mind Spire threat, one way or another. True mastermind behind it all is Mind Courier, Daylam Alliance secret base on the planet Char. Listen carefully, Executor. I have severed your nerve cords, and thus you're no longer chained to the Kala. Tassadar and the rest of his empire will be unable to contact or control you ever again. Just in case you're not grateful, remember that your life is in my hands now. Do not even think about betraying me, and you will live. My lord, the beings you wish to contact are ready to talk. It's about time they arrived. You could not possibly expect us to come whenever you ask, Duran. Ah, grand entrance for Big D. Come now, my dear Draliska. How about putting a little trust into your old friend? Trust? Protoss? Amusing. Who would have guessed? Anyway, I have an urgent matter to discuss with the both of you. I trust that my servants on Tarsonis made it clear about the Primal Zerg's plans in capturing the world ship and taking control over the new Protoss Empire. Well, they have managed to succeed in their plan despite all of my attempts to stop them. Now they are in possession of the largest concentration of forces this sector has ever borne witness to. And you want us to do the dirty work and fight the Primals, so at the end you gain control over all the Protoss? Did I get this right? No, Terran. I want you to help me combat the Primals, because we're the only ones left who are capable of doing it. If we fail, there will be nothing to stop them from collecting essence, or whatever they want. Draliska, you know much about the Primal Zerg Society, and you should recall what that usually means. I do know that they collect the very genetic structure of species by extermination, but I would not like being researched by Garm either. Their desire for retaliation is understandable. I do not want to be part of another struggle for power. My lord, we have troubling circumstances. And it really can't wait, can it? So be it. Draliska, Terran, we'll have to finish this conversation later. The power of the Distortion Spire has begun affecting Char's surface. Observers report our Kali warriors are beginning to destroy each other and the Nexus points. Our defenses crumble as we speak. Unacceptable. Executor, take the Crimson Talons. Like you, they have been cut off from the Kala, so the disruption will have no effect on them. And do whatever you can to protect our bases. We can't afford to lose any more of them. Or really any of them. Not more of them, just any of them. Rescue all Nexi from destruction. Here we go. Crimson Talon. Let's go. Just auto-attack up there. It's a micro-mission. We should be able to stride through this with relative ease, but I don't want to speak too soon. Just gotta save the Nexus. Oh dear. My lord, it seems the Nexus control point systems are not responsive to the executive's orders. We're unable to warp in additional warriors to this area. Do I not have control of these guys? No, I don't. Well, at least they're killing each other. Do I have these? Yes, I do. Okay. We still have soldiers within the structures themselves. Aside from them, it seems as if your forces are limited with the ones you currently have deployed, Executor. Regardless, I still need you to carry on and deal with the renegades either way. Okay, so over to this one. Let's get path blocked in this little canyon. Sounds like a fun time. Alright, let's get over there. Got some enemies along the way. We want to make sure that we get there quickly. There are already enemies streaming in on top of it. We got to get there. These aren't just Zerglings. They're going to burn through these buildings pretty fast, so... Might want to throw down some saves. We'll see. Again, we just want to lure them to our Crimson Talons that do a shit ton of damage, and then follow up with the Zealots. Run, friend. He's done it. Okay, yeah. Let him kill the pylon. I don't care about that. Hello, friends. Hello? This guy is just stuck here, unfortunately, but we just gotta get in there. Over here? To the next one? Just again, basically just auto attack to it. I can't really risk. Where are these guys going? Get back here. Don't run away from me, you son of a bitch. They're fleeing. They're cowards. I was gonna say it's probably a trap. Alright, one of my Crimson Talons is injured, but we should be fine. Just get straight to the Nexus. Oh, yep, nope, it was indeed a trap. Get back up there and help us. Naturally, they surrounded my one Crimson Talon that was already weakened, just by random chance. Tons of Corsairs. What am I supposed to do with these? No disruption web means we're gonna need to... Attack, attack, attack. I can't even get over there, so let's just auto-attack over here. Because I have no other option. We just gotta snipe these. Weird choice to give me Corsairs. Alright, over here and over here. And over here and over here. Trying to grab all the Crimson Talons as well. It's a struggle. All right, over here. Yeah, and just auto attack through these. Maybe save some of our Zealots. A lot of them are dying. I think we got some extra ones here, actually. All right, if we could maybe get over here and help. Yeah, these don't have Disruption Web, right? No, it's not enabled, unfortunately. It's not even on the command card at all. Oh my god, look out, Crimson Talon. This is pretty intense comparatively. Again, the Crimson Talons are really strong, though, so I think the idea is we're supposed to rely heavily on them. All right, get in over here. We have this Zealot still alive. Hopefully we'll get something good for this. Maybe we'll get some Archons or, I don't know, anything useful. Do we get nothing for this base? Wow, that's a big old bunch of bullshit. All right, let's try to keep these things separate. Okay. Please, please, damn it. That's like I really need to try to keep each of these individuals alive. Okay, up there. I think you get a spellcaster for this one, but I'm not sure. Ugh. Yuck. Okay, so let's save. We're hemorrhaging units, so we got to play this pretty cool. Yeah, let the Archon come into us. That's fine. All right. They're almost all out of scarabs at this rate. Okay, let's move on in. Just cover these things. Just have the Corsairs follow them. I don't care. All right, we have to wait for these creepy worms to squirm their way down here. It's gross. They're gross. Attack, 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 attack. I'm trying to individually target them. I think now they're out of scarabs already. Here, cover for us. Squirm your way in, you little assholes. Okay. That's to nowhere. I guess we just have to come down here. Let's squirm with the Reavers, Arbiters next. We're probably gonna have to recall across the chasm, rather, because we can't, we have no other way. Oh, help him out, help him out. Okay, well, that was silly of me, but that's all right. All right, get down here. Let's move in with the Corsairs as well. We want the Scouts to attack ground units, and then we'll hit them with the Corsairs as well. Okay, now get in there to help. Maybe let's save the High Templar for now.
We are under attack.
Okay, now we've got Arbiters, so everybody clump up as best you can, and then we got a recall here, recall, recall, recall. That doesn't have any interceptors, so that's fine. Okay, lots of stuff going. You know what? Save right here, because this is gonna be a pain. I have no stasis either, so this is gonna be again a little tricky. We're gonna have to probably focus fire down the carriers. One of you Reavers squirm to the Nexus and take control of it, because we need to get access to the buildings. I don't think they can actually see us, so we just want to individually target these. Well, any units that would spawn here, we haven't gotten control. There we go. Okay, lots of stuff coming in. Oh my god, yeah, look at that. Lots of Dragoons. Help us out. I don't know if I have any Reavers left, but we gotta spread out. They have observers. I think I hear observers dying, but there were some cannons here, so with that, our Arbiter should be able to keep us alive. Pretty large spread of units here. I'm sorry, Zealot, you didn't deserve to go that way. Okay, you all come on up here, help us out. Crimson Talon's able to absorb a shit ton of damage even with no upgrades. I hope we have an opportunity to use them more in this. Just because I'm sure that some of these missions are going to become really crazy hard. Well, I never used... There's one Storm. He did it. I've done it. You know, I'd like to think I've shown off my spellcasting skills in the previous campaign, so Jay Barrino not using any Storms in particular areas here where it would have benefited me, not that important. We clearly won. All right. So, from here on out, it's all macro, and like I said at the beginning, I am expecting them to be really long and really tedious, and in some cases extremely unfair and imbalanced. So there's going to be some cases where I will not be able to beat them, maybe. We'll see. I'm just kind of setting the stage so you'll at least get to enjoy Salty Jay Barrino from time to time as I just give in and say, well, it's bullshit, and you'll be able to see for yourself in certain cases. Though I don't know, I haven't really tried any of them, so maybe it'll go okay. I mean, I thought I'd have a lot of trouble with this entire campaign. From start to finish, all of the 5 campaigns up until this point, like, I've done some reloading, but for the most part, I've found it to be doable. So we will see how the rest of this campaign goes. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.